What is wrong with these people? You are not the one to stir the pot with, to concoct and mix and tattle. You are not that one. So they're definitely barking up the wrong tree. You have people barking up the wrong tree thinking that you will snitch, that you will rat, that you will say certain things, and you will not. You are moving into a rebirth. And people are really trying to get up in your business and they want every detail, and you're not giving it. You're not giving a word. So you got people seeing once and for all that they are the problem. So in this new era of your life, you are not just the walking plot twist, not just the walking tower, not just the walking justice. Now you are the walking mirror that says, maybe you're the problem. Maybe you are, not me. So there are some people around you that play too much, and they have been trying to get some type of information out of you, or they've been trying to make you feel unwelcome, or they've been nice, nasty, or just nasty, maybe not even nice. And they're starting to see that they're the problem. Oh, I feel dumb because you're not giving an inch. You're not giving any dirt, any grime. You're making things real simplified. You're not giving them ingredients to stir the pot as they wish or how they would like. And you are being put in a position to really support those that have been supporting you. You're going through this big aha moment, like, oh my gosh, this is the person that's been there for me, so I want to be there for them. Here's another person that's been there for me, and I want to be there for them. So you're seeing who you want to show up for and who needs to take a back seat, who needs to pump the brakes. You might have a whole brick wall in your pocket, but you are not the one to play with in this season because of all that you have gone through. This was you before this season started. Freaking A. What is going on? Oh, another rat. Oh, another snitch. Oh, another fake friend. Oh, another fake relationship. So you are just going to be breathing life into yourself. You're not concerning yourself with anybody else, and anyone trying to rope you in to some type of shenanigans. You are going to be showing them that they are the problem. They are in fact the problem, not you. So you are battle ready. There is something that you're getting ready to do that is a big deal to you, and it maybe feels like this is strike 9. Not even strike 3, not strike 5, like strike 9. You're like, if we can't get this right after 8 tries, you're holding on for dear life. You're on a new ride. In this level up, you're like, oh my gosh, I know I'm tall enough to ride this ride. But I need my seatbelt on because I'm not really trusting what's going on around me, but I'm trying. You are trying to surrender to the process. You are starting to see that you are a diamond and you are deserving of love. You are deserving of romance. You are deserving of being in some type of feminine energy where you get to be taken care of, or masculine energy where you get to be the provider and the protector. Whatever role you don't normally get to play, whether it's being masculine or being feminine, you will be diving into this new role in this era. Like, okay, for me, for instance, I can easily be in my masculine. I always have had this like orphan energy, or I've had to take care of myself. So it's not easy for me to be in my feminine, but I've learned daily, like, okay, I need to do this for myself. I need to lean back. I need to lean into, however I need to move. I'm learning how to do that daily. So whatever role you don't normally, or isn't easy for you, doesn't come easy to you, that is what you're going to be leaning into and really zhuzhing up, I guess would be the word, zhuzhing up your role. Like, yeah, I would be great at this. I'm going to act this way. So you are in a fake it till you make it. Maybe if you're not that comfortable, like, okay, well, I'm not that comfortable with this role, but I'm going to get there. I am determined because I deserve this. So you're showing the universe, you're showing God, you're showing the divine, I am worthy of this love. I do deserve this. I am going to be better at receiving. So maybe you have someone that has been getting on your nerves. You might care about them a great deal, but maybe they've just been bothering you because they're really affectionate or mushy or gushy, and you're just not built that way. And you're trying to learn how to lean into that role without being too rigid, without making things too complex. So we're going to get into both of those things. Where you're getting battle ready, how you're on this ride and you're like, oh, I need to buckle up, and where you're letting this love into your life where you are taken care of. Okay. So we have the Wheel of Fortune. You are on a new ride. We will call it the Wheel of Fortune. Karma, it's time for it to start going in your way, in your direction, in being in your favor. Because you've gone through so much. I'm hearing a street bike confirmation. You've been going through so much. And now you're sitting back like, dang, I made it through that and this and that. And some people were really rooting for your downfall. They were really rooting for things to go bad with you. They hedged their bets, I think is what the saying would be. They really thought, oh, they're messing up. Good luck with that. Somebody maybe tried to give you their expert opinion. I'm like hearing crickets in my head, like they tried to give you their expert opinion, but your expert opinion trumped what they said. And they don't like that. You have certain people around you that have to be in control. They have to be. And so this can also be a mirror to you, even though you ain't effing with these people. That can be a mirror to you on where you might be controlling, like, oh dang, I need to let my guard down. I need to chill with that. I need to relax a little bit, because if I'm looking like them, running around in a circle like meh, 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 then I don't want to do that. So you are moving into unknown territory where you have to trust, but you're also showing others you've been on the wrong one. Some people didn't think you were going to make it through the last couple of months. So let's say right now it's December. They didn't think you were going to make it through August. All of your haters are hedging their bets. I mean, they've got some audacity to do that, but they are. They're like people you cut off in May. They didn't think you were going to make it past June. People you cut off in August, they didn't think you were going to make it past September. The people that you cut off last month, they didn't think you'd make it to today. Look at you gleaming and beaming and breathing and ish. People thought, oh, I'm feeding them to the wolves. It backfired. Okay, look at all these eyes on you. Evil eyes. They for sure thought, when I leave them, when I abandon them, when I show them how nasty I can be, they're screwed. Because there could have been certain things that you needed in people, whether you were working with them, collaborating, whether it was friendship or love or family. They thought you needed something from them. So they didn't think that you would make it past a certain point. Skirt. Yeah. You are ready for the Hunger Games. You are always ready. And after what you went through the last year and the year before and the year before and the year before, I'm getting the last 5 years. You have been going through it the last 5 years. A whole roller coaster of craziness. And now you are going through each chapter of those last 5 years like, I've got to fix this. And this went wrong here. And you're just connecting all of the dots of where things went wrong and how you're never going to allow that again. You will jippity jump. That's not even a word, but it is today. You're going to jumpity jump out of any position where you are being threatened. You are very intimidating right now, because wherever people were concocting 11/11, wherever people were hot and straight out the kitchen, it's a remix to it. You are the one coming hot and fresh out the kitchen, because they thought they had something cooking. Yes, they did. They were like, oh my gosh. Wait till I tell them how dumb they are, because I'm the smart one and Collective's the dumb one. Excuse me, what? Excuse me, what? I don't think so. So, yeah, people didn't think that you would make it very far. You could have had a lot of stalkers, a lot of crazies, people that you tried to date, people that you thought were maybe your soul tribe or your community, and it backfired. You've learned from all of that, and now you're like, I'm from District 1111. Affirm it below. I'm from District 1111. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Don't be stirring the pot over here. You got people seeing that they are the actual issue. They are the actual issue. Something is unfolding for you in the next 48 hours, and maybe that is why you are getting your armor on. You are staying prayed up and strapped. You're like, I see y'all. I see all of y'all watching, spectating. You have a lot of people that watch you that try to act like they don't watch you. And this is a lesson I learned a very long time ago, the hard way. Starting a social media, starting this channel, I learned in the very first year, it felt like the first year of marriage. If you can make it through the first year of being on social media, getting monetized, all the things, like you got this. So big shout out to Popular Loner, because she was one of the first people that were nice to me and that shouted me out when I first started my channel. And I really look up to her. And at the time, I really looked up to her like, oh my gosh, like she's so freaking cool. And to see that she's still standing 10 toes down on business, I'm like, and so I was watching one of her videos last night and I was getting ready to comment because it's hard to explain, but when you deal with a lot of stalkers and you know who your stalkers try to lunge for because they're beautiful, they're exotic, they're pretty, they're intimidating. I try to be careful about how I comment in their comments because I don't want to bring attention, or I don't know, I'll just have a feeling if I should like chill or comment. And yesterday I felt good in commenting under one of her videos, and I've been watching her for a long time. Like I've been watching Queen Cup and I've just always supported their channels. But anyways, so I'm like getting ready to comment and she's talking about these people having 30 days. Like they got 30 days to apologize, to get right with the Lord, to do whatever they need to do because of what they've done to you. And I thought, oh my gosh, I got a whole list. The line stretches around the block. There's a whole block that needs to get right with God. I'm not going to make that my business. I'm just going to continue to pray for them that they find their blessings elsewhere. And I've gone through a lot on this channel with stalkers. Okay. So that is why I move the way that I move. But she said my name. She said this person, stalker, had put up a video of like her picture, my picture, all of these things, and like other people or other content creators just like talking all this craziness. And I'm like, girl, I know exactly who you're talking about. I'm almost for certain. And she was like, this person's been watching me since like 5 years ago. And I'm like, yeah, that's exactly when that started. And nope. Return to wherever. So like I almost dropped my phone because I was getting ready to comment. And then she said, there was me and so on this thumbnail or whatever. And I'm like, huh? Riddle me what? So it was just crazy how things aligned, that my spirit team was like, yeah, comment. And I'm like, okay. And I was excited, like, hey girl, like, hey beautiful. I was literally just getting ready to comment. But anyways, I say that to say this. There were a lot of people watching. A lot of people doing dirt behind the scenes. And I love that message. They got 30 days. They got 30 days to get it together, or it's about to be a whole stew of upheaval. You feel me? So your message that I'm channeling is about you being strong enough to listen to your discernment. You're literally like tapped in. Okay, if you're picking up what I'm putting down, affirm it below. I am tapped in. I'm punching in. I'm clocked in. And I claim this message. I claim this message. So you are really feeling yourself that you are the high priestess. And that is not how you were feeling the last year to 5. You're like, I thought I was in tune. Am I not in tune? Am I not in sync? Am I not in alignment? I don't know what's going on. So this is a great moment because you are feeling your intuition strongly, and you love when it's like a big flare in the air, like clear. You like the messages clear. You like knowing what the frick is going on, and you are being led out of this never-ending tunnel of craziness. You're like, where is the light at the end of the tunnel? As soon as you would get comfortable and think there was a little bit of light, they're like, oh no, the tunnel keeps going. So, and it was not fun. So now that you are coming up out of this, you are being revived. There is a new version of you being born. Ooh, there's a new character unlocking. I love that. So this kind of reminds me of, not comparing you to this person, but it kind of reminds me of all the backlash that Jaclyn Hill has been getting because she hasn't been relatable with her lifestyle since she's moved to LA. And she was like, where are my subscribers at? Like, where are my followers at? Like, where are they at? Like, nobody's engaging. What's going on? And so they answered the call and they said, hey, we like it when you're teaching us stuff, or you're, when you're teaching us how to like do makeup. We don't want to see, the thousands you're spending on a bag or this or that. And so she went back to the content that she used to do. Do you know what type of pride swallowing, ego shedding you need to have done to even gulp that and then been like, okay, I messed up. Okay, my followers are not here because I'm not relatable and everybody feels like they're in a mother freaking recession. Wake up. They don't want to see all of that. And the same thing with like Michaela, whatever her name is. I don't want to talk about like other people like that or in a bad way, but I'm happy for Jaclyn that she's going to go back to instructing and teaching people how to do makeup because people love that. That's what made her famous. That's what, she's not only great at sales, but she's great at teaching. So I just love that. I love that. I love a good comeback. I love a little redemption. Oh, I messed up. Let me fix it. I love it. Okay, anyways, there is a new you being born. There is a new, how do I say it? There is a new you being born. Affirm it below. New character unlocked. You have a new character that is about to unlock. It's giving the Terminator 3.5. Okay? It is giving the Fool 4.0. You are upgrading to what you deserve. I don't know how to explain that. It's like what you've been deserving, but it's felt unreachable. You're like, I got a plan. But nobody else, that's another thing. Everybody that was mixing the pot, now has to see that they're the problem. They were not helping you. They were acting like, oh my gosh, I'm going to be there for you. You're safe in my hands. Like, we're family. We're besties. Like, don't worry, I got you. And then poof, they vanished. And then they set a timers thinking, they're not going to make it. What kind of effery is that? What kind of friendship is that? And then you just felt set up. Every time you were going to lean into a relationship, you were going to lean into a new friendship, you're like, it's gone to crap. Why do I feel set up? Seriously. So there's no need to cry. You can wipe your tears. A new you is being activated. So all those plans that went to crap and we're on the 9th try, we are on the 9th try. You have gone through a lot of fear, worry, anxiety, being fretful, nervous, trying to figure out how to de-escalate the situation. And so you've really been in panic or fight or flight mode. You're tired of being in fight or flight. So you've really been working on your inner child to not have your nervous system freaking out. So you've been very mindful, very cutesy, very demure. Just kidding. You've been very mindful, though, of what your nervous system has been doing. You're like, oh, this is stressing me out. I gotta go. I gotta go. I do see you're getting ready to walk away from something that has been upstaging your talent. Is that how I say it? You're walking away from something that has been upstaging what you're really capable of doing. Something that is just not worthy of your time. You're coming to the end. Like, it's going to be bittersweet that you're able to walk away from something. People don't understand how you're able to just move the pieces on the board and truly walk away. They just don't get it. Well, I did this to them and that to them, and I said this, and I stirred the pot, and I need them to do this, and you just will not. You refuse to participate in this game, this setup. They're like, I need them to do their part in the setup. You're like, no, I'm the high priestess. Hello. So you were a big freaking deal, and people are really mad about it. They're like, what is going to be their course of action? Protecting yourself, defending yourself, giving yourself a lot of love. So you are overcoming. You are breaking free. You are getting in control, but not freaking out like being a control freak. You are leaving it behind. The certain trauma, because think about it, the light is at the end of the tunnel. You could take all of your trauma with you, right? When you finally get to the end of that tunnel, you could take all of that pain with you. Or you could work through it before you get to the end. And I feel like there's a 48-hour window where you are going to be reversing the hands of time and doing things a whole lot differently because you want to be healed. And we're not ever like fully healed, but you want to feel good about stepping into this new character because you really have done the work. And not to say that you haven't been doing the work, but you guys know what I mean. You want to feel better about it. Like, oh, I'm just rushing and I haven't really been taking care of myself. Like, you don't want to take any shortcuts. You're not wanting to take any shortcuts because you've already been going the distance. Okay, you've already been going the distance. Something is happening soon for you. And I feel like it's in the next 48. So Holy Spirit, tell me what's going on. 2 things are going to be revealed to you in the next 48 hours. 2 things. And I'm going to pull out my angel deck because that's real blunt. 2 things. The 2 things is betrayal before this rainbow. Okay. So you could have already revealed somebody that was betraying you, somebody that was twisting your words, somebody that was trying to stir the pot, somebody that was being petty, somebody that was not doing what they said they were going to do, like pump faking you. So this could have been somebody that you were dating, for instance. They could have been like, oh yeah, we're going to go on all these dates and we're going to do all of these things. And they were just like talking. And nothing actually happened. Like nothing came of it. You're like, cool. Thanks for ghosting me. Or thanks for being full of it. So, you just exposed an unexpected attack. So because you exposed an unexpected attack, somebody was going to try to, from the side, you clocked it and you removed it. And now you're more excited about what's next, but people are trying to rain on your parade. And so you are re-strategizing and positioning yourself to see like, I'm going to protect myself and I'm going to get in it. All the way in it. I'm going to put my foot in it. I got things cooking. Don't play with me. But somebody thought they could make you feel low or make you feel dumb after you expose, like you just expose so much. Probably like, I'm so over this. But somebody is definitely coming in low vibration, but you're protected from them. You're protected. Because somebody's trying to come in to help you, but somebody else is trying to get in the way. Does that make sense? And I think I talked about this in the last message. I did. Where I said, you will be places. How you know that you're supposed to be somewhere. Excuse me. You will know that you're supposed to be somewhere because you're happy and you like being there, right? And somebody kind of shields you from the other people trying to play too much. You picking up what I'm putting down? So it's somewhere that you are supposed to be. You will enjoy being there, even though there's some effery afoot. And how you'll know is because there's always somebody energetically coming in between you and the other people to shield you. So for instance, I work in the bar industry. You know, when I go in, there's a lot of drama. Excuse me. There's a lot of drama all the time. And if the owner wasn't coming up in between me and some of this drama, I wouldn't be there. I would not be there. You know what I mean? So that's like kind of an example I could think of. So like I could enjoy going to this place. I could enjoy working there, but I don't enjoy the BS. And so it's nice to have that protection. That is going to be a sign that you have to say yes. If your heart is in it, if you feel guided. Because you can leave anytime you want to leave, but if you feel guided to go to a function, to go to a job, to do certain things, but you have somebody that comes in and energetically shields you, a boss, a supervisor, a coworker, they come in as like a buffer. Because it's like spirit doesn't want you neutralizing all of these situations all the time. You naturally come in not as a buffer, but as a neutralizer because of your light. You can neutralize a lot of negativity just in your city. This is why you have some of these demonic situations short-circuiting. Because you can neutralize a lot of toxic-ish. Then you have other people that might not be quite where you're at, but they are in alignment, if that makes sense, and they come in as a buffer. That's how they're showing it to me. So I hope that makes sense. You will be able to say yes. So in the next 48, there is a wish being granted, even though somebody tried to spoil it for you. Somebody is seeing like, oh, I tried to spoil what they had coming in, and maybe I'm the problem. Because this person has PTSD that they have not worked through. And they always think that people are talking crap because maybe they've been around a lot of people that talk crap. And so what you're doing is showing them, I'm business as usual. Okay, you're over here trying to stir the pot like, oh, were they talking about me? What did they say? Boopity boopity boop. But you're keeping it business as usual. Like, I was keeping it cute. I was keeping it demure. I wasn't saying any of that. So what are you even talking about? It's going to make them feel really foolish. Like, oh, okay, they weren't out to get me. Like, and it might be because you were connected to certain people at one point. And they feel like, well, they're connected to so-and-so, so they must be. And maybe you were just connected with so-and-so because you had to work with them. Or they were just the best out of all the worst you could deal with. Do you know what I mean? You know when you have like somebody you're dealing with and it could be the best of the worst. There's a whole bunch of drama and you rather deal with the person that's the least amount of drama. So maybe they're connecting you to someone and you're like, hey, I was just dealing with them because they were the lesser of the other evils. Doesn't mean we were like this. Doesn't mean we're besties. And so somebody's trying to like pull that up out of you. Like, no, you could have been conspiring. You could have been in cahoots and I'm going to prove it. But they're trying to stir the pot with the wrong one. because you weren't stirring it to begin with. You are business as usual because you're trying to get to the end of the tunnel. You're like, I'm time for these games. You are manifesting wealth walking up out of this tunnel. Okay? Your wish is about to be granted. Your patience is paying off. You have had a lot of patience through the years. And you've had some moments, like some heated moments where you have spiraled. You have melted all the way down. That's kind of to be expected with what you've gone through. So there is a promise being fulfilled for you. Whatever blessings are coming in for you in the next 48 hours it's going to improve your health. Okay, whatever blessings are coming in for you in the next 48 hours, it's going to be improving your health. And whatever this is, it's something that you've been worried about for a while, for a long while. You're finally getting like the missing, what is this hair doing? I don't know. You're finally getting this missing piece to the puzzle of, oh, I wasn't sad. I needed the right people around me. You are allowed to ask for help at this time where you have normally been triggered, where you've normally been lied to, where you've normally been worried. Because you have the right people coming in that aren't so temporary. You've had a couple quick fixes through the year that have like gotten you through, but you're like, I need something more cemented, something more in alignment for me. And that's like whatever this is, it's something that you align with. Somebody that is mindful of how frequency is, how vibrations work. Somebody that's more spiritual like you. Okay, you do have somebody coming in that's more spiritual like you, and you're kind of still sorting it out and maybe figuring someone out. But I feel like it's the beginning of a new era, a new relationship for you. So you're like, wow, this would be really great for me, but like I don't want to get my hopes up, and you see devil energy trying to come in and spoil it. So don't get too, frustrated, because you have someone coming in that's very passionate, that is very confident, that is like-minded. They're a fighter like you, and you need somebody to come in with some more, like if you're trying to be in your feminine, you're needing somebody to come in with that masculine energy to protect, defend, to honor, to be your hero. And to preserve what you've been working so hard for. So like if you've been working on yourself, or if you've been working on a project, like whoever this person is that's coming in, doesn't have to be romantic, but I feel like it is. But whoever they are, it's like whatever you've been working on, it's going to support that and make it feel like, oh, finally, I'm getting the answers that I have been looking for. I've been getting the results that I've been looking for. So, but I do feel like somebody here is nervous, really nervous. Is this going to be okay? Like, is this going to work out? Am I trusting the right person? Like, are they going to end up being a jerk? But remember that you're listening to your discernment. You're listening to your intuition. And it's time for you to open up just a little bit, because this is your curtain call. God is preparing you for your curtain call. God is preparing you for a lot of focused attention on you. So you're getting your ducks in a row and you're like, okay, can I trust this person? I want to. Like everything in your heart is saying, I want to. But maybe your body is trying to do something else. Or your mind is like, whoa, let's think logically here. Can we fall in love? Can we though? Like, it's like your mind is trying to take over your heart, and you're trying to tell your mind to like zip it. Okay. So in the past, you were dealing with people that took shortcuts. They would say, oh, I'm going to treat you so good, girl. I'm going to sweep you off your feet. Oh, I'm going to be the perfect boss, or I'm going to be the perfect lover, whatever it is. And they took shortcuts every time. And these shortcuts caused a state of panic. You're like, What are they doing though? Because they lied, first of all. And I really just want to get to the bottom of like what I should be doing here. Yeah. They left you holding everything. They left you with the bag. Like, bye. You're like, what? What? And so now you are being promoted after being disappointed time and time again. So you have a promotion coming in. You have a level up. It's big. It's really big. You're about to be making way more money. Someone here could have just lost a job. Somebody here could have just quit a job, and you're going to be making way more money. You're not even really understanding how it's possible, but it's the way that you are taking care of yourself. And however you're taking care of yourself, it's also reversing your age. Okay, it's slowing down the wrinkles, it's slowing down the aging process, but you are about to get a lot of recognition like you are a celebrity. Okay, so Holy Spirit, anything else in the tarot? Yeah. Whatever is about to happen, you're going to be going deeper. This is taking you to a place that is going to improve your health. It's going to revitalize you. Like, oh my gosh, like, how was I even getting by before? Like, you know, how was I even getting by before? I don't even know. So it's a big deal. It's like you're sipping on the fountain of youth. You're finally going to be feeling supported. Like it can just be easier. You're looking for things to be easier. Not because you're trying to take a shortcut. You're trying to end round anything, but because freaking A, you deserve it. Okay, I'm going to pull out an oracle. And we have the wishing well. Oh my gosh, you guys, we have the well twice. Hold on. The wishing well. Somebody here is going to make a commitment to you. Your wishes are coming true. These are things you thought you forgot about. Like, I'm just seeing someone that's been through so much. Like, I'm so over people lying to me. I'm so over people trying to blame me or make me feel like I'm the problem. And now you will get to feel joy, like being ignited, passion. Keep hearing the word ignition. It's a remix to ignition. Hot and fresh out the kitchen. Like, it's just gonna be like intense joy. Like, wait, what? It's like getting something you want that you've just been waiting for and waiting for and waiting for, and you've had to educate yourself all along the way. All along the way, you've had to heal, you've had to sort things out, you've had to educate yourself. Like, okay, I went through this. How can I not never go through that again? Because I don't want to be in survival mode. I can't be stressed out all the time. But it's like God is going deep into this wishing well because you've been going deep to do the work. Like, oh, I bet they forgot. Like, God is making an example out of you in a good way. God is making an example out of you in a good way. Like, see this chosen one? Don't play with them. Don't play with them. We have flying. You are going to be defying gravity. Like, I'm trying to think of how to explain this. It's like what you are going to be doing, people don't know. They don't understand. They can't even fathom it being a thing. Whether it's a happy couple, a couple in love, a couple that's been together a long time that's happy, being in a happy marriage, loving their job, being successful in a certain way. Sirens. Whatever it is that you have been really wanting, you are finally being given tools after doing a lot of education and a lot of learning and a lot of growing. You are finally being given tools that there is a better way to have what you want and it be healthy. So if you've been even reading a lot the last couple days, like you are educating yourself on, it's all leading you to this point of, oh my gosh, I can actually have this. And it not be anything crazy. Like an example. People think that you can't have healthy hair and be blonde. That you can't grow your hair and be blonde. That it's, kind of hard to do. But given the right tools and circumstances, you can. And so you are going to be showing people something like that. I don't know how else to explain it, but something where it's just defying the odds of like physics, the law of physics. People are like, wait, what? You can't be doing that. That's not a thing. So people want to like call you out for wanting this thing, and you're about to bust the truth wide open. Like, yes, this can be a thing. Yes, I can do this. Yes, I can be in love forever and ever and ever and ever. I can be in a healthy relationship. I can be happy. I can get what I want. So it's like, again, God is making an example out of you that you can have this thing and you're wishing well. Yes, you can. And what these people don't get about you is this ain't your first rodeo. You've gone through so much to get to this point. So, of course, you also have some of the knowledge along with listening to your discernment. So now you're ready to fly. You're ready to fly into the unknown. It's a little scary. And you know that you're having to trust, because you definitely feel like you're being blindfolded. You're like, okay, I'm ready to pass this test, but am I ready to pass this test? But I am ready to pass this test, but I'm a little bit nervous. I'm a little bit nervous. Because you know that you're having to do this trust fall. And you don't, who wants to really be doing a trust fall? Come on. Come on. Okay, let's see if there's anything else you need to know. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, back to the people that have been watching you, that are now going to be seeing that they're the problem. Keep moving in silence. Okay, keep moving in silence, because you got people watching you from fake accounts, trying to spy on all your social medias. These people could be dealing with CPS. You definitely had some people that tried to force you to do things to get what they wanted, like just trying to bully you and just being crazy. This person's a thief. They steal. They do things that are really shady. Affirm it below. I'm business as usual. Moving in silence. Business as usual. So they could have stolen. You guys had some people that could have stolen something from you, and they're still talking crap. But guess what? You are unfazed, because you learned a long time ago how to deal with people like this. They don't know who they're talking to. They better get familiar. They better get familiar. Wow. Yeah, whatever your haters have been doing, it's really played out. People are getting really tired of them. They could be a chronic complainer. Yep. Same-ish, different day. They're always doing the same thing. Okay? They're so obsessed. It's just dangerously toxic, unhealthy, possessive, karmic. Steal your ideas, copy your works. They copy like what you do to the letter. They copy what you do to the letter. It's sick. All while hating on you. Okay? You guys got people trying to stir the pot, trying to bring the pot to your doorstep. No. Just starting drama, digging for dirt. Okay, you guys have had people digging for dirt. Bless their heart. Okay, this is like takes it right back to the beginning of the message. These people are mad that you are ignoring them, that you are unfazed by the fact that they're digging for dirt. They're like, I have my shovel. Look, I'm digging. You're like, did you hear something? That's you. You are a karmic's worst nightmare. Okay, you are a karmic's worst nightmare. You are a hater's worst nightmare. Like, they can't. I should write that down. Thinking of, like, title names. You are Haters. Worst nightmare. They just can't even, like, I have my shovel, I'm digging, I'm looking. You're like, they're not the bone collector. I am. So, something that you are dodging, you are blocking out some negativity. This could be family. You guys could have some family members that act like, oh, because you got it good or because you got it better, you should do more for all of us in the family. Like, you should pay for lunch. You should do this. You should do that. And you're like, I don't got it good like that. But you don't need to explain anything to them. That's the thing. You are getting to a point where you're like, I don't want to feel obligated to explain anything. Like, I have to expound on what bills I have to pay. Do you know what I mean? Like, you're like, I don't want to feel like that. But I also don't want to do for them. There's a lot of bad karma coming in for the people that have used you, the people that have plotted on you. There is an ex that you guys have. Oh, Maron. There is an ex that you guys have that really wants you back. And they're thinking about how you've really changed, how they really messed up. And I'm just channeling this. They're thinking about, wow, they really haven't skipped a beat. I don't really have anything to offer them. So they're just like watching from the sidelines. Okay, you guys have somebody that wants you back that is just watching you from the sidelines. They know that they don't have anything to flex. Like that, whatever maybe used to impress you before when you were younger, that ain't gonna impress you now. Like, they don't even know where to start to try to, like, get at you. Because you've healed that broken heart and you've moved past that. Yeah. The world is your stage. You're like, up into the eye of the world, bruh. Okay? Girl. Whoever. I've been to the eye of the world. I don't got time for this. Okay? They couldn't reel you in if they had a map. Like, your exes, like, they have some type of audacity because they wouldn't even know what to do with you. They would not even know what to do with you. And you have someone coming in that is going to be offering their help emotionally, mentally, like, this could be in love. You have someone that is like soul contract. That wants to take care of you, that's going to be extremely patient. You've never been with people that are really patient, and you deserve somebody that is patient, that is kind, that listens, that doesn't want to see you hurt or sad or anything. So yeah, somebody has love, a lot of love coming in. So let's see if we get anything else. Holy Spirit, is there anything else the collective needs to know at this time? Any advice? Okay, perfect storm. The courage to step into your new life. So again, it's like being blindfolded. Oh, we're stepping into the unknown. I kind of don't know. It's like being in a dark tunnel for so long and then finally seeing the light. Like, you've gotten kind of used to the shadows. You've gotten kind of used to having to do the shadow work in the dark. You've been used to you've just been used to it. So now to be blindfolded and be walking out of this, to finally see the light at the end of that, it's just having the courage to walk into that. Having the courage to walk into that door, to step into this room, to step into this relationship, whatever it is that's new for you, that is kind of scaring you, is what you're about to have the courage to do. And it is supported. Okay. I am getting that whoever is coming in to aid, to help, it's kind of like a little care package that comes in Hunger Games. Like, you just been going through it, and then here comes this little drone with like a little freaking care package for you. That is going to be this person that's coming in for you, like your saving grace. Like, oh my gosh, I've been through so much. Thank you. Like, you're my hero. Like, as this new character is unlocking, part of it's because you are getting aid in the 3D. People that are going to help bring this to fruition, and you are going to be feeling fierce. If you thought you were unstoppable before, bestie, if you thought you were unstoppable before, you are about to be on a whole nother level. I'm on a new level. Just feeling really inspired. Like, oh, I'm ready for adventure. I'm ready to be spontaneous. I'm ready to take some pictures. Maybe you guys haven't been taking pictures. You haven't really been putting yourself out there. Maybe you've been really wanting to get family photos done. Like, there's something that you want to photograph that you don't really photograph anymore. And maybe you're like, oh, I need to go to the gym, or I need to do this, or I need to do that. And slowly but surely, you are getting yourself back into a rhythm that works for you. It doesn't have to make sense to anybody else. So let them judge. All of this soul searching that you've been doing is going to bring inner peace to many areas of your life. Move towards the adventure. Okay, because if what you're walking towards, like, you're blindfolded, but you're kind of excited though, right? You're blindfolded, but you're like, this could be kind of fun. Move towards that. It is fated for you. You are being divinely led to the light. At the end of this hamster wheel, this merry-go-round. Okay, let's get one more. Okay. I am seeing that in certain situations that you're in, how I talked about somebody coming in and like shielding you between, like buffering between you and another person. I am seeing that buffer makes them have to adapt. Like, buffering, adapt. All of y'all better adapt. Take a seat, adapt. So it's like you're not going to have to say too much, because they're going to be like, y'all need to fall in line. You're going to be like, oh. So I just channeled that. Sorry, it's like not random, but connected to the message. Okay. We have surrender. Oh, this reminds me of this song I know. It's like, I surrender. I want to know you more. It's a song about, like, it's like Christian music, but I really like the song, and it's just about wanting to know God more. I surrender. I want to know you more. I cannot listen to that song without crying. Anyways, you are done feeling like invisible, like you're straddling between two worlds, a world that you really want to be a part of, or something that you've really been working towards and feeling like it's never going to happen. You are done straddling this fence. You're done. Okay, your chariot is here. Charge ahead with confidence and stay strong and focused. Okay, stay strong and focused. If you guys missed yesterday's message, you might want to check that out. I'm making up a whole lot of words today. Ooh, and then we have one more message. Sorry, I know. I be doing that. You will soar towards your destiny with greater clarity and strength. I'm hearing it's about to pop off for you. Positive energy is going to surround you. You're not used to that. And all the ones like, I don't know, there's a buffer coming in. Like, hold on. Because there has been a lot removed. Okay, there have been a lot of people removed from trying to F with you. So think about that. Especially if this is in a place where people have been removed, and now there's a new person that's acting as a buffer, telling everybody to fall back, adapt. That shows you that you are protected somewhere and that you're supposed to be there a little bit longer. Okay, a little bit longer. All right. But yeah, it's not to say it's a place you don't like going. Like, say you don't like going to your family's house, for instance, but you have somebody that tries to act like a buffer and it never works. That is not the same. You picking up what I'm putting down? So let's say you go to your family's house and it's always the same ish. You hate going there. You don't like going there. And then you have somebody trying to buffer, but they're people pleasy and they're too nice and they can never get anybody to fall in line. They cannot get anybody to adapt, let alone actually be a buffer. And then they get punished for coming to your defense. That is not the same. This other situation that I'm channeling is you liking going there, you being excited to go to this place, and people being plucked up out of the way. And that's another thing. In the other position, nobody's getting plucked out of the way. They're all still the same players, the same haters. They're all still there. And that shows you that you are like allowed to go zero contact with them. In the other position, you're like, should I be here? And then boop, somebody's been airlifted up out of the situation, up out of the narrative, up out of that timeline. You're like, where did they go? They weren't supposed to be there, but for some reason, you're about to be the last player standing. Gotta write that down. Last player. You guys, if you made it to the end of this message, affirm it below. I'm the last player standing. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love channeling messages. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it when the brain's like. Anyways, but do you know what I mean? You're like, where do these people go? These NPCs. They got bippity boppity removed. Yes, they did. But with the family situation, the scenario, it's none of them are getting removed. Not to say that you want something to happen to them, but they're never like moving across the way. It's like they're, even if they do, they're still present. Even if they do move, they're still present. They're always there for the drama. And the buffer is never actually buffering. But again, in the situation you were supposed to be in for at least a little bit longer, people are getting removed. And it's almost like you're being put here sometimes to teach people a lesson and to show them why you're chosen, why you're the last player standing, and why you are the mirror. Riddle me what? What a beautiful message. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna go mind my business now. So I love you guys so much. If you're looking for juicy ad-free content, Patreon link is down below. It is only $11.11 a month and you can cancel at any time. And I'm really excited for this next lineup of what's going on Patreon. So let me get up out of here and mind my business. I love you guys. And just thank you for all of your love and support, your thumbs up, your beautiful comments, your affirmations. Just thank you guys. I love you so much. I wish I could just squeeze your guys' faces. Anyways, yeah, don't forget to smash the you know what, hit the bell, do all the things you know. You don't want to miss out. Love you guys. Bye.